Dynasty.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome in. How we doing, y'all? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody's doing good today. I haven't done this in a minute, y'all. Forgive me, chat. Forgive me. All right. Forgive me. It's been a minute. I've been working on a lot of stuff. Been a lot of stuff going on personally. But yeah, I'll check it out when I get a chance, man. Man, we got some stuff to talk about today. The big one. We got the big one. You guys see it. We gonna talk about some stuff, man. I want to talk about some gaming stuff. What's up to everybody in here? What up, Vision? Good to see you. Thank you for always coming by. It's always a pleasure. Theo, good to see you. Yeah, I got a couple of topics before we get into the main one. I got a couple of topics. 13. Good to see you. Spades in the building. Oh, you just the man I want to. I can't wait till we get to the good stuff. You feel me? Yeah, we over here just doing stuff real quick, and I'm just getting everything set up, man. I'm just getting everything set up, make sure everything is good. Everybody, y'all can hear me perfectly fine, right? Everything's good. Y'all can hear me perfectly fine. Everything good. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Everything's good. Everything gravy. Everything good. Everything gravy. Y'all can hear me. Chat. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right, let me go open my vent real quick. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, good to hear from everybody. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded. I need to upload more. I've been working on that. I've been doing a whole lot of things, chat. I'm telling y'all, it's been a lot of stuff. One of the things we're gonna be talking about today. Oh yeah, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. But before we do, be sure to drop a like if you haven't already. And we're gonna talk about something, man, because I'm gonna talk about something that's very, very important. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into a couple of topics here. A couple of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down real quick. All right, before we get into the game talk. All right, there we go. So here's the thing, right? So I know a lot of y'all, a couple of things has happened at the beginning of the month, one of which was the Street Fighter 6 patch came out. And also at the same time, around about the same time, the Tekken 8 Season 3 patch came out, which we got to get up on that. Vision, we got to get back on it. We got to get up on it. Season 3. And of course, it's met with people that don't really care about the game. You feel me? And my biggest issue has always been that there has been people in this gaming space that do not care about gaming that are now essentially running the asylum. You get what I'm saying? And especially, it has never been more true now with fighting games. Am I still double feedbacking? Am I? Am I? Am I double feedbacking? Am I? I think I fixed it. No, it's not because there's a setting I have with my other mic because I have two mics. So I was trying to get I was trying to get it fixed. I was trying to do like a little boom mic thing, but I guess that's not gonna work. Yeah, I got a double mic setup kind of like unintentionally. So I was trying to get like a boom mic so when I move my head like this, I don't sound like I'm fucking, you know. Anyway, but thank you for the catch. I appreciate it. I fixed it though. I just muted it for now. Anyway, so the biggest issue with Tekken with season 3 is like season 3 just started. Okay. And there are so many people that are already like just shitting on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's and I am not a fan. Like I get it, you know, as somebody who plays fighting games, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I understand. Repairman. Um, you know, I really don't like the idea how a lot of people just are blatantly shitting on things all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, right? So, and ever since that incident, so for those of y'all that don't remember, right, the video from season 2, like I talked about it in season 2 when they did that thing with Jack, right? When they nerfed Jack, I wasn't a fan of that, right? Because I was like, man, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, what are we on? You know, because people don't take the time to lab, and that was my quintessential part of the of the of the argument is that people don't lab and they get on social media and they could just complain and complain and complain. Well, this isn't fair. That's not fair. This needs to be nerfed. Namco, nerf this character right now. Buff this character. Buff my favorite character right now. You know what I'm saying? Buff my favorite character. No, nerf everybody else, but buff my favorite character. And when I made that video about how people have lost the plot in season 2, and I got so much backlash from it. It really did piss me off because it was like people are so quick, and I used it to my thing because I took the time to learn, right? Even though I didn't like certain things or may not have liked certain matchups, I took the time to learn. I took the time to get better, and that's what fighting games should be about. Period. The problem is that there's a lot of these people that we have catered to the lowest common denominator. And I hate saying it like that because there's nothing wrong with casuals, okay? There's nothing wrong with people coming in, trying to learn, trying to get better. I'm all for it, right? But the thing with fighting games is that requires, right? It requires a level of execution, period. Out of all the games, out of all of everything else, it requires a level of execution that you need to have, okay? And however you get it is on you, if that makes sense, right? I'm gonna catch up with y'all in the second chat. I see y'all. And that's what's really pissing me off about this, right? Gunner beat him up. Maybe I'm glad, Chloe. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But stay tuned, right? So here's the problem. Like I said, that's my issue with this Tekken stuff because with any competitive game, because a lot of people you've catered to people on social media that really don't give a shit about the game. Okay, they don't care, or they want their version of the game, right? And instead of now, there's certain mechanics, I'm not gonna lie, that they've put in certain fighting games to appeal to casuals that I don't like. For example, Street Fighter 6, I don't like the drive rush system too much. Specifically, I do not like the I forgot when you do the heavy punch and heavy kick. I forgot what it's called. Like the drive crash or something like that. I forgot what it's called right now, but when you do heavy punch and heavy kick at the same time, I don't like that move. Not a fan. Never been a fan of that at all. Okay? Not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't like, and I can tell you why I don't like it. Because I don't like how you can sit up here, they can pull that move out, jab, right? Slow it, and you can do all of these moves basically and still have time to pull off your version of that heavy crash. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So I'm not a fan of that. And I feel that that's a mechanic added in to cater to a more casual crowd. The problem when you start putting casual stuff in competitive games, you're not doing what you think you're doing, right? You're not putting in that easing the skill gap. You're not doing it. You're making the skill gap wider. Okay? Those that have took the time to learn, the high level stuff and execute at high level will take advantage of those new features and become even higher level. If anything, you'll make the gap, that mid gap, wider, maybe. And that's the most frustrating part of a fighting game, in my personal opinion, is that middle gap of you're too good for the beginners, right? And you're not good enough for the advanced players. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not losing anybody here. So these people that are complaining to these devs about Tekken 8 Season 3, y'all haven't even played, like the season just started. Because a few changes are in there that you don't like, you've already dismissed the entire season. That's where I have the problem. If there's a season, right? If there's something that's a seasonal thing, changes happen throughout the season, right? It's like watching any sport. For those of y'all that watch sports, okay, there are certain teams that might suck at the beginning of the season, but over the course of the year or however long the season is, they get better. Whether it's team chemistry, maybe they get their skills tightened up, maybe whatever that they do, maybe there was something that they didn't go over in training camp or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense to somebody. But because at this moment, the snapshot of the season, it doesn't look good. And a lot of these people that are complaining anyway, in my personal opinion, y'all are getting your opinions from other players. And y'all have already stated in your mind that, hey, I don't like this game. And that's fine. You can have your disagreements, your opinions or whatever. That's perfectly fine. You're well entitled to that, right? But when you start tearing down other people like me, who are telling you, hey, take the time to lab. Oh, well, what's your rank like? We don't want to listen to you. These are the same people that are saying that they're against elitism, by the way, while being elitist at the same time. Make that make fucking sense, chat. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing, chat? You want to be elitist towards me because I'm giving you a general tip saying, hey, look, go back to doing the thing that made you good. And that's the problem. The mentality of people that are getting in fighting games do not I exactly 13. That's the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? That's the hypocrisy. That's literally the hypocrisy. Let me close this poll. Chloe, see. So when they find somebody that doesn't agree with their opinion, right? And like I said, the current state of people right now, the reason why fighting games in the 90s, 80s, 90s worked so well in 2000s is because it was just a mentality of us where it's different than how a lot of gamers are now. There I think Eric July made a video about this. There's several people that have made videos about how a lot of gamers are nowadays versus to when we were gamers growing up. You feel me, Chat? There's a difference. The mentality of us as gamers now is different than it was back then. You get what I'm saying? That's the point. And that's where I'm saying with this. For those of y'all that are tripping about Tekken 8 Season 3, oh, it's getting off to a bad start. Take the time to lab. Okay? Take the time to learn your character. Whatever changes, use them. Take the time to apply them. Okay? Ranks are reset. All of that. Take the time to learn. Not hard. But that's gonna get people, well, what's your rank like? What's your credentials? Like I have to have full credentials in order for me to say something. Even if I had all the credentials in the world, you still wouldn't listen. That's how I know that y'all full of shit. And I'm not talking about you guys in here, chat. I'm just saying in general. These are the same people. These are the same people. Not especially that guy named 13. I don't that guy 13 degrees, man. 2608, man, full of shit. Oh man. But yes, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, that's true. This. Right? That's a fact. Yes. Fighting games are about adaptability anyway. Take the time to figure out how to rebalance this changes your game plan and strat. Yeah. So for example, right? Let's just use a basic example, right? Let's just say we adjust the overall HP of every character, right? The base, for example, when Tekken 8 did this, they adjust the HP of everybody from I think 180 or something like that, 160, 180 to 200. Okay? So that means everybody gets to last a little bit longer. So that means instead of knocking an opponent out in 3 or 4 combos, maybe 4 or 5. Take some time to adjust. Okay, if it sucks, okay, I understand. Like I have my moments. Okay, let's make that clear. There's sometimes where I have moments like, man, this is a stupid idea. But if I'm about the game, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. That's a fact. Moving the heat and drive rush, like while y'all bitching, y'all just suck. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't like the drive, like the way they operated the drive in 6. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the drive in 6. I don't like how it's applied. Especially, I don't remember what that drive move is. Like I said before, that move where you do heavy punch and heavy kick. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan at all. You don't understand. The game sucks. I can't win. Skill issue. Yeah, sounds like a skill issue. But that's what it sounds like. And I don't blame people for wanting to get into single player games. I don't blame people. I do not. True. And they go right for that too. You never took the time to learn the meter concept either. But not even that. Like I said, it's stupid. Like I said, I'm not a fan of it. Like I understand the concept of the meter. The concept of the meter isn't the problem. It's how it's applied. Especially the meter part ain't the problem. I get the meter part. It's the heavies. It's doing that heavy. What is it? I don't know the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. Like I said, I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's fucking stupid. Just a personal opinion. Just like like I said, as far as Tekken 8, the heat's okay. It speeds the game up a little bit. Sure. Not necessarily the biggest fan of heat in Tekken 8. But hey, it's doable. It's manageable. It's well within the realm. It's well within the realm of Tekken itself. Bad cuz bad. We have something similar in Pokemon. We call it limitless checking. It comes from the site that stores the decks and creates pages for players who do well. So people check other limitless pages to see their achievements. Interesting. He keeps trying. This is 13's way of getting me to play Pokemon cards again. By the way, chat. He thinks he's slick. 13 thinks he's slick. That's a joke, people. But no, like me and 13 talk a lot, and he does play a lot of Pokemon. I just be watching him from time to time. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, like I said, I get it. Like I said, I understand the frustration, and I'm a little bit lenient for people because I understand like the nuance of the conversation. I get it. You feel me? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I hope you stick around because you're gonna love this conversation. You're gonna love the conversation. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We're gonna get into the good stuff in a minute. I just want to get these conversational pieces out the way. So any Guilty Gear fans in here? Video games, of course. Oh, fuck yes. Yes. Oh, let's just say you might definitely want to stick around because remember it was something that we talked about in Discord. Oh my, you're a Guilty Gear fan? So for those who don't know about Guilty Gear, allegedly, well, not even allegedly, it's obvious here. You're liking what you're seeing from Marvel Tokon? You know what? That looks favorable. It looks good. I can fuck with it. Blue Shell, how you doing, man? It's been a while. I haven't streamed in a while. So when people are saying stupid shit like she's clocks, and you disagree because it's a dumb take, they hit you with the show me your limitless page. Oh, okay. Huh. You dabbled in Guilty Gear? Yeah, same here. Potemkin, I like Potemkin. So apparently they brought back Jam. Okay. However, okay, we're gonna look at this fresh. Okay, so we're gonna look at this a little bit fresh here. Okay, let's look at the official trailer right quick for Jam. Oh, you got embarrassed by the Browns. What difficulty were you playing on? You probably were playing on hard difficulty, to be honest. You probably were. All right. All right, let's take a look. Take a looky. Strive wasn't for you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Strive didn't keep my attention either, Spades. All right, let's look at some shit. Let's look at this.
Get back here, you! Listen to me!
Why does that voice sound so annoying?
Sheesh, you're way too hungry. Lucky you, but this isn't over. Sheesh, I don't have time for this.
I don't like the English version of this.
Name's Usagi. This long-eared little moocher's what I got instead of a handsome thief. Only food goes.
Yeah, I heard about the controversy. I heard about the thing with Bridget too.
No matter who I serve, I can put the same smile on their face. When I get knocked down, I get back up. For my own
the English.
Because my goal is waiting for me. Okay, let's get the show on the road, Usagi.
I don't like the English voice actor for this. It's not bad, I get. Some of the character designs are nice. So allegedly, chat, this character has been nerfed. Okay, the redesigns are nerfed, right? And like I said, this design is okay. I'm gonna throw her a bonus at it's likely it's not the VA's fault. Fair enough. I can probably say that. I could probably agree with that, but she just sounds annoying because she's like in that annoying range, and in the voice of your ear, that annoying shit. She kind of seems a little annoying to me. So allegedly, chat, allegedly. Okay, we're gonna look something up. We're gonna look at different. There we go. So allegedly, this is what we're looking at here. Let's open up a new tab, and we're gonna try to zoom in a little bit. Apparently, her design got nerfed. Her current design. Okay. So I'm gonna switch over here, and I'm gonna go over my post in a second. But old design, right here, right? This is her older design. Older designs of games and stuff like that, right? Oh, they try to mimic the original tone in English so it never translates. Well, because the language just changes how deep, high, or the tone of the voice. You're right. That's a very good point. Because they're trying to, yeah. But it ends up falling flat because now she sounds like she's in that annoying tone of the voice. Right? Okay. So allegedly, this character got nerfed. So this is the current design, right? One of the problems, no panty shots whatsoever, goes out of his ways to cover her panties. Okay, now, I know a lot of people are like, well, why does that matter? Blah, 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 whoop-de-woo. This is a whole little debacle, right? This is not the first time, chat, that this has happened. Now, for those of y'all that's paid attention, y'all've noticed this happens before. Okay? Stellar Blade did this. They did this with Stellar Blade, chat. Okay, some of the outfits from Eve's Stellar Blade were censored on the I think the PlayStation version and also PC version at one point. Okay. And I know for a lot of regular people, and I'm using this massively in air quotes here because they're the biggest problems. They try to make it seem like a moral thing. Like, well, why are you so worried about panty shots? Why are you so worried about a character's design? Okay. Maybe I'm the problem, but I like the newer design more. I think it's more interesting, but it doesn't sound like the design is the issue, is animation. I mean, and that's fine. You're more than, like I said, personally over here, if you like the redesign more, that's your business. Like I said, I'm not necessarily as invested in Guilty Gear, but if I were to look at these designs in comparison, I kind of prefer, personally, I prefer these older designs over the new one. This one right here, the new one's in the middle. Specifically, these. It's the first time I've seen it, so I don't have the nostalgia. No, and that's fair too. That's fair. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Guilty Gear fan. I'm aware of its existence, but just saying, I just wanted to make that clear, right? So, right here, right there, and that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool, and that's, like I said, I've already said that I'm not the biggest Guilty Gear fan myself, but like I said, I'm aware of it, right? Considering Guilty Gear is a mature fighting game, they shouldn't be so apologetic about showing off the characters' designs. Yes, that's agreeable, right? So a lot of people were like, "Well, why is this thing? Well, the gooners, right? They're tripping over panty shots, right? That's the complaint." So let me back up real quick, and let me also show y'all my post. Okay. For those saying character design redesigns and censorship are not a big deal, here's the obvious question. If it's not a big deal, then why does it keep needing to be changed? You can't have it both ways. You can't say it's irrelevant, then turn around and insist designs need to be covered up, toned down, sanitized, or updated for modern audiences. If it truly didn't matter, nobody would be so obsessed with changing it. That's the part people keep ignoring. The issue is never whether people are overreacting. The issue is that certain types of designs are always treated like they need to be corrected, and then fans are mocked for noticing the pattern. So yes, it matters, because if it didn't, they'd leave it alone. That's the key. And I'm going to add something here, right? And if y'all ever pay attention, chat, because over here, I want y'all to like pay attention to designs, right? And pay attention to the patterns, right? If you ever notice how it's often subtle. Notice how subtle it is. Notice it's the smaller stuff. It's the stuff that it's the stuff that's like, if you sometimes if you blink, you miss it, or if you don't pay attention, you'll miss it, right? Y'all remember Skullgirls? They did this shit for Skullgirls a few years ago. You get what I'm saying? They changed this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. And it's honestly, if you don't pay attention to it, you're not going to get it. And there's people, and also there's people that are like, well, why? Why are people always talking about it? Because it does matter. If it didn't matter, you wouldn't have put it in there in the first place. I haven't touched Skullgirls since, and here's the crazy part. I was casual with Skullgirls, but when I heard about that shit, I stopped playing it completely. hold on. Let me highlight this real quick. I want to point out something people don't cover enough. We as fans are partially to blame here because they did change things that didn't matter. We didn't call it out because it didn't matter. And now they're changing more and more, and it's getting closer to what actually matters. Right. So once again, that goes back into what I was saying, right? How it's subtle shit. That right there. That part. But yes, you're right. You're definitely right. Okay, I'll be right here. But no, you're right, 13, because and that was the thing, because part of this is because it goes back to what I said at the beginning of the conversation, right? Part of this is we've allowed people to get in this space that do not care about the game itself. We've gotten people in this space that, quite frankly, are not fans of gaming. How you doing? Welcome in. I haven't touched Scorecard since all the people I did play the game with, they either had life going on or I had to cut the rope because they're snakes. Fair enough. But that goes back into what, but you have a point, 13. You're definitely right about this. You're definitely right. You're definitely correct about this. You know, and it goes back to into what I was saying, because we were trying to be more inclusive, which is fair. We want to be inclusive. We want to include more people. We want more people to have fun and enjoy us and enjoy the game with us. But the people that were in it, they didn't care. They didn't care. And that's the part of the problem. And now it's gotten to the point where we're here now, and now everybody's like, well, you start noticing the changes. Well, what's wrong with you? This right here. We wanted people to play and enjoy what we love. The problem is that people stop showing us in the media any respect. Yeah, agreed. And that's the hang up. Exactly the hang up right there. I'm gonna go full out when I say this. It's ironic that some people defend censoring sexual content when the FGC has the most exclusive. Yeah, exactly. And the same people, right? The same people that will sit up here and say, what's wrong with this, right? What's wrong with this design? Oh, you're tripping over panty shots, right? Are some of the same ones that are doing some of the most heinous stuff to other people in the so-called community. But hey, me being a strip club DJ is a problem. The fuck? Give them an inch, they go 3 miles on a highway with it. That is facts. That is indeed that is indeed true. Think about the kid. I wish yeah. True. They act like the anti lolly anime people. Yeah, they scream about fictional characters and then get mad at you for noting the difference. Exactly. I'm all for allowing new people to come enjoy the things I like. The issue comes when they start screeching about the shit that was perfectly fine with everyone. Yes, that's exactly what this is. Exactly. Crazy enough, if you get caught with some sex accusations, the FGC doesn't even offend you, even if you're innocent. And that's actually part of the problem too. That's the other part of the problem. Once again, the people that are allegedly in power, they don't care. It's a purity test for them. It's virtue signaling. And that is the issue right now. We got people in this space that are virtue signaling. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. And that is the biggest issue. The biggest problem, chat. Chat, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be nice today. If I can. I guess I can't. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on, chat. Wait a minute. Oh, it's right there. Okay, they moved it. All right, well, let's do something because I want to do something for my people that's members right now. I'm gonna give 5 memberships right now. 5. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the 5 gifted. Indeed. There we go. Right. That part. This is my way of saying, let me enjoy my adult game with adult content in peace like the adult I am. Facts. Shout out to Blue Shell, Dash Attack, Slay Every Game, Corey Timmons, 1418, and nobody in particular for gifted memberships. You guys are gifted. Welcome. You feel me? Welcome into being a member. You are now a member of the Dynasty. Dodged it. Right? Dodge it. That's all right. We're gonna get you in a minute. But yeah, man, I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, honestly, that, and I'm way more over the fact that there are people out here that try to defend the censorship. Like, what are you defending? Right? And this is a good point. Speaking of your point, Chloe, because Chloe said, Chloe, you made a good point. Here's a good point here from, where is it? Madam, where's Madam? Ooh, there we go. From Madam Savvy. She says, I think all censorship of fiction should go away. I am engaging with adult fiction. Of course, there might be tits, ass, balls, or penis. I am engaging in violent fiction. Of course, there may be blood, dismembering, and death. I'm engaging in historical fiction. Of course, there will be racist slurs, tropes, and subject matter not suitable for everyone. Everyone around the world knows this. You consent to fiction by picking it up. From Japan to USA to everywhere in between, fiction does not need childish censorship like this. I had to put this in there. Shout out to Madam Savvy for this post. That is, I definitely 100% agree with this. Even if you feel uncomfortable, that's the point of fiction. It's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You're gonna feel a certain type of way. I saw somebody the other day, right? I saw somebody the other day talking about the whole thing with Roblox. Y'all know the situation. Sips Chinese. Yeah, that is funny. Y'all know Roblox had that little issue with the child predators, right? And one of the biggest things that was said was like, oh, well, Roblox needs to go. I'm going to disagree with that wholeheartedly. A game does not need to be shut down because there are bad people using the game and utilizing it for their own purposes. Exactly. That's the joke. That's the point. Right? That's exactly what I'm saying, right? I was just about to say that. Roblox doesn't need to go. The people in charge need to be replaced. Exactly what that needs to happen. And the reason why I say this is because when you start banning stuff because of people using it, you open the door up to a bigger problem, okay? So if we're going to do that, right? If let's just say we ban Roblox because of the child predators, right? Okay? Let's say we ban Roblox because of that incident. Okay? Why stop there? Okay. Let's also ban cell phones. Okay. Let's ban social media too, because there's people on social media, predators that use social media. Well, let's not stop at the internet. Let's go back to cell phones. People, those same predators can use a cell phone. Take it even a step further. Well, we can ban the internet too, because predators can use the internet. And then while we're at it, let's ban cars, because a predator can use a car. And on top of that, let's ban food for making people fat. Let's ban guns for killing people. And it goes on and on. And let's also not stop there. Okay, well then let's ban churches too, because there's predators in churches. The Catholic Church specifically. So if we keep banning stuff, because of bad actors, we'll never have anything. But see, the thing with your felony in your case, right? Right. Right, that part too, right? Matter of fact, let's just ban breathing while we're at it, because predators can breathe the same air that we can. So here's the thing, right? So, and I've said this before, and this is a quick little side tangent about your situation, right? Two things. One, from what you told me about your situation, right? On paper, your situation does suck, right? But if people were to sit here and actually ask what went on, they would understand that your situation is actually not uncommon. What happened to how you got that situation is not uncommon, especially now with social media and how women act with said social media, right? That's one. Two, what I also will tell you is, at some point, unless they actually physically come to you and start physically threatening your shit, don't entertain them. Period. Okay? Handle your business and keep it moving. I've told you that. 13 has told you that. And I'm telling you this live. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. Okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. But Hitler drank water too. Yeah, no. She and I both started our family. So yeah, exactly. No, and I get that. I get it. I understand that. But not everybody is as understanding as me or anybody else in my community. That's something that you're going to have to deal with, right? For example, when I make my game, right? When we're going to be talking about my game idea, all right? I'm going to be talking about my game idea in a minute. Okay? And I want y'all to be involved with this, and Arachnid Youth especially, because I know we talked about it. You said you were interested. 13, you said you were interested. Theo, I think you said you were interested too. But anyway, right? People are going to have their little thoughts about my game. Ask me if I'm okay. No, I'm not. Because it needs to happen. You get what I'm saying? Handle your business. Do what you do. And keep it moving. Make your money. As long as they're not actively, if they actively dox you, make your reports. If you gotta, whatever you gotta do, however often you report, when you make your reports, say, hey, look, these people are boom, boom, boom. This is what people are doing. Handle it, or I'm gonna handle it. Like you said in a conversation before. If you don't handle it, I'm gonna handle it. Hey, and if somebody comes up to you and try to start some shit, I'll be the first one to tell you, handle your business. Does that make sense? Okay. Just want to make sure we understand that. But don't keep going back and forth with them, because they don't have nothing going for themselves either. Okay, they don't. Republican bias. That's true. Blue can go after it. Yeah, exactly. But yes, no, I definitely do agree. Like, get rid of the people, right, in Roblox. Investigate them, and if they are found to be guilty, get them out of there. Let's not shut down an entire game because of a few bad people. Just saying. All right. I hope you got that clear. All right, y'all. Let's talk. Let's get to it, man. But if y'all are enjoying yourselves, be sure to drop a like. If you haven't yet, share it out. You know what I'm saying? Share it out. Do all of that good stuff. And we're gonna clear our minds real quick. We're gonna clear our minds, man. We're gonna definitely clear our minds here. All right. We'll get into it right here. Let me see. We're gonna talk gaming stuff because I can. Where's my multi-stream stuff? I'm gonna get my stuff together here. We're gonna get all of that. Move this out the way. Close this tab. Let me see. But yeah, what let's look at this poll real quick. How we looking in the poll, chat? Let me see what this poll looking like. You got a lot of people that love RPGs, sim game. Like, not only 9% for sim games. I don't blame y'all for not a lot of people like sim games, and I get that. I totally understand. Beat 'em ups, 18%. RPGs. Hey, RPGs are fun though. Hey, anything that'll have you. So, y'all, chat, I've been wanting to make a game, chat. I've been thinking about it. I've really been wanting to make a game, low key. Several games, actually a few games, actually. And if I make a game, y'all, I've been boiling it down between two types. And they're very similar. Very, very similar. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at fighting games that are beat 'em up. So, pros and cons of both. And if anybody wants to join the discussion, right? I'm gonna probably go into Discord. And if y'all want to join, and we're gonna be talking about the game itself. Okay, the game idea itself. Because I already have an idea started. And I'm just doing some world building. Oh no, it's oh absolutely. I understand. Make you dodge a few hits. But no, I plan on doing something more along the lines of maybe like a fighting game or a beat 'em up. I'm leaning more towards a beat 'em up because fighting games right now, especially when you're first starting out, making a game, the level of work that's involved with the balancing act, that's going to be the biggest thing, is the balancing act there. And if I do make a fighting game, I don't know. More interesting. It's called turn-based. Beat 'em ups. Yeah, I'm thinking about beat 'em ups. And honestly, out of all the beat 'em ups, I have a lot of beat 'em ups on my Steam, chat. I have a lot, and I've also played a lot. I think beat 'em ups will be a better vein. So if you guys are, like I said, if you guys want to, hey, nothing wrong with a good turn-based RPG too. Turn-based and turn cringe. I love it, chat. I love it, chat. I love it. And so I want to run these ideas by y'all, man. And I want to do some world building too. So I want to do something for my members where we have a sit down session. And if y'all be down for that, where I plan that out, you know, plan out the world building and stuff like that, because I already have enough in my head to kind of like give y'all. But you know, I don't know if y'all ready for that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make a beat 'em up. I think I want to do a beat 'em up, chat, because I like fighting games. I love beat 'em ups. Beat 'em ups are fun. They're enjoyable. They're fun. You can get a lot of replayability off of them. And you can get a lot of replayability off of those types of games, right? So as you guys can see, Streets of Rage is definitely one of the series, man, that I love. Double Dragon is really good. River City Ransom, chat, is really good. River City, let me see. Let me open up my fucking Steam. Go to my beat 'em up section. And I'm going to show y'all a little bit of my, this is just a little bit. Okay. This is just what I got on Steam so far of the beat 'em up section. Okay. It's not a lot, but it's enough. All right. I like a good old arcade game. Is delisted for real? Oh shit. That sucks. I hate that. But some good ones, man. Takeover was okay. I'm not a fan. I didn't know that. That's crazy, Spades. Thank you for letting me know. I got Phantom Breaker. License expired. Oh, damn. So River City Ransom Underground is really good. I like it. I think it's a fun game. The River City games are really good. Those were more of like the RPG style, where like you would open world RPG ish, which that's pretty dope. But I can already imagine how crazy that would be. Like the scope of the game, you know, making that game. You know what I'm saying? River City Girls 1 and 2 were really good. Were fun. Quirky. Oh yeah. Scott Pilgrim is. I wanted to play Scott. Like I don't know about Scott Pilgrim right now. Scott Pilgrim EX is fire. I'm about to look into that one too. But this Absolem was pretty good. If y'all haven't checked it out, I gotta update my Castle Crashers. I gotta look into that one. Double Dragon Gaiden was okay, or Gaiden, excuse me, was good. This one I'm not too sold on. I'm not too sold on it. It feels a little clunky. Double Dragon Revive. This game was pretty good. I beat it in 40 minutes. Oh, Final Vendetta. I think I have that on my wish list somewhere. Hold on. I forgot there's a Steam sale. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Oh, this one's good? Yeah, oh, this one's the one that looked like Final Fight and shit. I got Mayhem Brawler too. That's the other thing. I got Mayhem Brawler. That was a part of that pack. I'm about to add that to the wish list then. But yeah, Mayhem Brawler was a good one. You got it? How fluid is it? Like, is it really fluid? Or is it like stiff? I'm like, that doesn't look too bad. I like this. This looks pretty good. Four unique game modes. It's solid for a basic beat 'em up. See, maybe next paycheck. Waiting on Mega Man Star Force. Music is a bop though. Okay. I'm I'm about to check that for sure. And that's my thing, right? So here's my thing with this, right? I'm a little spoiled, chat, because I'm gonna tell you why I'm a little spoiled, right? Streets of Rage 4, I got over 400 hours. Mayhem Brawler, yeah, I heard Mayhem Brawler is getting the second game. The first one I'm playing, I kind of played through the first one. That was pretty good. A game for you, Battle Network. I'll see. But I really want to do a beat 'em up, and I want to mix something here. Streets of Rage 4. I'm gonna give y'all a bit of a hot take, chat. Prepare yourselves. Streets of Rage 4 is one of the best games out of the series mechanically. Streets of Rage 4, this game, is the best mechanically out of all the Streets of Rage games. It is the closest to a fighting game, a single player fighting game, which I think that's what a beat 'em up is, basically, is essentially a single player fighting game. Just saying. And I like the movement. Well, for the most part, the movement is solid on every character. The only thing I don't like, there's a few things I don't like with Streets of Rage 4, right? So if y'all have ever played Streets of Rage 3, every character can run. Okay, every character. Streets of Rage 4 should have followed that same thing. Every character can run. Every character. In Streets of Rage 4, not every character can run. And I kind of don't like that. I feel like that's a step back. Also, there's like a couple of enemies I don't like, that like the redesigns. The redesigns of like the bikers in here, not a fan. And I've said that numerous times. But other than that, like mechanically, amazing. Mechanically, one of the best. Like once you get in there and you learn everything, like you learn your characters, you learn the moves that you want and all that. Oh, you're gonna want to get the Marvel Maximum Collection? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's a good one too. Also, another game that's really good. Once again, like I said, the River City series is pretty solid. River City Girls 1 and 2, really good. The problem with River City, right, with the River City series, is it starts extremely slow. Mechanically, it starts really slow. And you have to like take the time to get in there and play it, right? You have to get in there and play it. And you have to level up your character. You have to get the moves. You have to do all of that. Once you get your character's full move list, you're pretty much golden. So I want to do something that's like a mixture of that. Streets of Fury is another older game. This was like a while ago. Yeah, you have to grind it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for a lot of people, that could be off-putting for a beat 'em up. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes some of the beginning stuff feels a little clunky, especially like in older games. In River City, a lot of like the NES versions, a lot of clunkiness. But then again, that's Nintendo. That was the beauty of the system. Shredder's Revenge was pretty good too. Like that one's like really simple, in my personal opinion. Really simple. The Power Rangers joint, I'm not a fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the Power Rangers joint. I think they misstepped here. a little bit. Mayhem Brawler is a decent beat 'em up too. But oh, Absolem is a good. I started that. I got to put some more time in that one. TMNT is a good one. Like I said, it's a little simple for my taste, and it's really good for like playing with up to 6 people, which is cool. It was just really simple. Castle Crashers, I haven't played that in a while, a good while. I got to go back and play it. Yeah, the Power Rangers one, they tried to add something in here with the stats, but I don't know if that affects anything. I wasn't too, like, I thought it was going to be good with the nostalgia in it. Like, some of the music is really good. Oh, Spades, you're going to love this one. Fight and Rage. This is a good one. This one is really good. What gets me with this one is it's really simple, like button wise, but like it can be a lot. It can be a lot. It can be heavy. Fight and Rage, and then also it has a parry mechanic in there. I don't even have all the endings. Like I got like at least about a good 8 or so. I don't even know how many endings I got. I got about at least 8 or 10 maybe. I recently just got back into this one, but really what's been getting me is Streets of Rage 4. Like I find myself going into this. Yes. Okay, so that's a good point too. I would play that game if the Scott Pilgrim, if that Ubisoft launcher wasn't a thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The first one, yeah. The first one. I know what you're talking about. If it didn't have the Ubisoft launcher, I would probably play that a little bit more. So if I were to make a game, chat, I would mix a lot of this stuff. First one, blame Ubisoft, yeah. Second doesn't, yeah. They got, yeah, exactly. Jitsu Squad is pretty interesting. I was actually playing that again. This one's actually, I gotta go back and mechanically run that one. Yeah, we got the Ubisoft launcher. I'll be wanting to play it. I need to probably see if I can get it on the Switch then, right? I need to see if I can go buy it on the Switch. Okay. You're right. I forgot about that. Arcade like games. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because that's what it seems like it's for. Marvel Cosmic Invasion was good, chat. That was pretty solid. Simple. It was simple like Shredder's Revenge, but yeah. Yeah, any game that was published by Ubisoft, you have to use the launcher to play it. And they can basically take the game away at any time. Yeah, that's definitely not fun. I think I want to do a beat 'em up, chat. That would be dope as fuck, right? It would be dope as fuck, right? And it'd be dope too. Like imagine, right? Like a beat 'em up with strippers, bro. That'll be crazy. A beat 'em up with strippers will go fucking crazy if I do this right. I know Chloe would love to play that. That'd be dope as fuck. So Project Love Potion Triple Up, maybe a little bit more, not as adult. I've never heard of that. But I could probably look at it. Oh, it's fan made. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Red Light Girls. That would be dope as hell. Can y'all imagine, like, you know, my character, the character Dinah, like, you know, in her element? That'd be dope as fuck, right? Matter of fact, you know what I might do? I might talk to y'all a little bit about that. Right? Let's do some membership gifting, right? I'm gonna be nice today and give 5 more memberships. How about that? Let's do that. There we go. Alaskan Hut, Stream Hero, Keegan Lowe, Jared, and Melty Vampire. You guys all got gifted. Damn, Chloe missed again. Damn it. Do it. Is that gonna be the running joke over here now? Is that gonna be the running joke over here? That's not gonna be the running joke over here. That's funny as hell. That's funny as all hell. But I definitely want to make a game like that. That's gonna be good. And I might, you know what? I want to use Unreal Engine for some reason. It seems to be. It's okay. We gonna get you right. We gonna get you right one day. One day. But I do appreciate you hanging with me either way. Because I might do something. So if y'all don't have access, who has access to the Discord? And I know Spades, I know you say you're kind of, working on some other stuff. So I don't want you, I'm not going to, ask to get people involved that doesn't, that's going to be too busy. So, I don't want to get anybody involved that doesn't, that's not able to be involved, because I'm actually kind of serious about this, and I really want this to be, I want this to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want this to be done for real. Let me see where we're at. I'm looking for something real quick. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. All right, well, I guess it ain't working. So y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember. It was only like 6 views. Guess what? You didn't get it? Yeah. That's crazy. This series is taking up my time. No, that's I totally understand. I know you had mentioned that earlier. Like I said, if you're willing to, at least if you want to join in on the conversation, at least you can join in the conversation. And if you want to have any ideas or anything, feedback, let me know. Like story wise, I can, or if you want, I can throw story stuff on you, because I think we're gonna go into that. I'm gonna make another stream for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make another stream for that. You believe you're in the Discord? Drop a message if you are. Arachnid, if you can. I know if you're still in here. Because I want to talk. I'm going to do a live stream session too, where we're talking about it. So 13, feel free to join. Yeah, feel free to join. Y'all remember? I'm going to show y'all. Y'all remember this? Right out of draft and get to me about. Oh, I have something of a draft. It's funny you mentioned that. I have a little overall world building draft. Let's just put it like that. I have a world building draft that I'm working on. Y'all remember? Shout out to Tansal. First off, shout out to Tansal for giving me Dinah. I don't take it lightly. And so I had Pink Draws. Shout out to them. Make a human form for me. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of my arts. I keep this at all times. It's dope as fuck. I love it. And it's amazing. Pink Draws did a good job and captured everything that I wanted with the character. Kept the character the same, made it human version, kept the hair the same, all of that. And just put the little flair with the boots and everything. I love it. So imagine Dinah. Imagine, chat. Just imagine. That'd be dope, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't use Discord much. Fair enough. Understandable. But get them. Welcome back, Blue Shell. You came in at the right time, because I was talking about my potential game idea, which might be we're looking at possibly a beat 'em up. And I've been learning Unreal Engine 5, chat. So I might see what I can do with that, you know. And I'm looking for people to come in who wants to be a part of that, to be a part of the process. If I can. Just came back. Welcome back. So yeah, if y'all want to jump into Discord, Arachnid, jump into Discord in a little bit. I'll pull you guys in. Blue Shell, if y'all want to get into Discord, we're gonna talk about the game idea in further detail, because I want to give my members and my people, my community people, something to kind of like look at. You know what I'm saying? To kind of give you guys more of an idea. Here, I just want to give y'all a general thing, and like I said, I think I want to make a beat 'em up. That would be dope as fuck. A beat 'em up with strippers would be dope as hell. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, chat? Yeah. It'd be dope as hell. I don't say much though. That's fine. That's fine. You're more than welcome to join in on the conversation. Like I said, I'm gonna be basically giving y'all the world building, so I'll probably be doing most of the talking anyway. You're more than, and like I said, you're more than welcome. It'll be dope for you to see, because like I said, certain stuff I'm gonna just keep it for the members only, because like, you know, we got prying eyes, we got people that don't know how to create, you know. And if you want to be a part, I know Arachnid, I know you've mentioned that you're interested. You know, if you're able to be a part, like be a part of it. Sheesh. Going from rappers fighting to street beat 'em ups, hey, you know, that'll work. That'll work. It's funny how you mentioned that. It's gonna be a very interesting concept. It's gonna be more than just strippers though. Like it's gonna be, but they're gonna be the main thing. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. I hate when I feel like I got something on my face and I don't. But yeah, I think it's gonna be dope as fuck. Imagine, imagine, chat. Hold on, let me type in something, because I'm gonna show y'all something. Right, let's see something here. Let's see. Did I do it right already? I think I did it already. Let me see. I think I did. I found some oh Lord. Oh, here you go. I'm trying to find what I had already. Never fails when you're looking for it, you can't find it. There it is. So imagine, chat, right? So look. I'm gonna show you, chat. Look. Watch this. So y'all, shout out to, once again, Pink Draws for this, right? So imagine, right, what she would look like in real life. Like just imagine, right? Just imagine, right? That'd be dope as fuck, right? That'd be crazy, right? Imagine, bro. That'd be crazy as fuck, right? Imagine this is a video game character, bro. That'd be crazy, right? That'd be fucking wild as hell. How do you wipe that? Very carefully. Very carefully. That'll go crazy, chat. It'll go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That'll go wild. But if y'all can, I want y'all to do me a favor. For those of y'all that are in my Discord right now, jump into General VC and I will pull you in to my lounge right quick. All right, and then we'll talk in a second. There we go. Arachnid, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine. Stay right there. Don't move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this. I'm going to make another stream, but I'm going to make it members only though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to mute. And I'll be right back. Or deafen. I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Arachnid. But yes, I do have a Discord server. I'm very particular about people joining in it. But because I don't have time for people bullshitting, and I will kick you out if I need to. You understand me? Let me edit this. Let's do after 6. Okay, let's do. Generate a new link. Let's copy that. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Here it is. Temporary right there. There we go. I'm giving y'all the access for a little bit. If you're not in it, please follow the rules, though. Please follow rules. Please follow rules. One of the rules are to make sure you look at the rules, make sure you understand them, and make sure you take the time to introduce yourself. All right. I'm going to end the poll here. Let me end this poll. How do I end this poll? Looks like a lot of y'all love the RPGs, and that's perfectly fine. I might do one, maybe. I don't know. I might do one. But yes, I am appreciative of y'all. If y'all haven't yet, go check out my music. I do music. I do gaming. I might be doing the gaming a lot more often. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm going to set everything up. And, yo, if you are a part, and if you guys want to be a part, or at least take the time to listen, join the Discord. You feel me? Come join, and I'll pull you in, and we'll sit down and we'll talk about the idea, and I'll show you guys some of the idea. I'm going to be doing a members only stream in just a second. Okay. So, we're going to get into it. Okay. All right. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Theo, I see you. Appreciate you. I don't know if I'm saying, I'm going to just say Rod for Rod. Appreciate you. Blue Shell. We're going to work out the concept in a little bit. Like I said, you might want to get in Discord, because I'm going to talk the concept there. Or, well, it's going to be members only stream. So you'll be able to join in on that too. Either way. There you go. Chloe, good to see you. Chloe, join the Discord. If you know what I'm saying. Spades, if you can, take your time, listen. You know, if not, that's perfectly fine too. It's going to be members only. To everybody else that's a member, appreciate you. 13, good to see you. Always a pleasure talking with you, always. And I look forward to you helping out with the project too. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else, Slayer Regame got a membership. Anybody else? Who else am I missing? Who else am I missing? Looks like I got everybody. Vision. Thank you for coming by. Always a pleasure. Thank y'all so much. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. My members, I'll see you on a bit. We're going to be talking in the server, and we're going to be talking game idea, world building, and all that jazz. I'll be catching you guys on the next time. Y'all be safe and don't do nothing crazy. All right. Peace and God bless.